Hello, coaches. My name is Suzanne Heninger. I'm here in Queen Creek, Arizona. I'm one of the co-creators and founding coaches here at Get Fit 21, and I love this program. Now, today, my goal is to help you understand how to set up a successful track for your challengers, how to get them to engage effectively on Facebook in the community, to be accountable to the community, and to be accountable to you as a coach. And the key to doing this is to establish the expectations early on. Now, since the inception of Get Fit 21, I've led up 9 different challenge teams, over 154 challengers. So there are things that we've learned work better than others. And today I want to share with you what has worked best for us in establishing those expectations early on. It's what we refer to as the assessment call. This is a 10 to 15 minute call that will take place with each one of our challengers prior to day 1 of their challenge. In this call, I ask 2 questions. And number 1 question is, I want to know what their current Facebook habits are. How often are they on Facebook? How often are they accessing it multiple times during the day? Do they understand the power that a community like this can have on their successes? And I make note of that. The second question is, I want to know what their primary goal is. Why are they doing this challenge? What do they want to accomplish in the next 21 days? And what's going to be important to them? When I have those first 2 questions established, then I will ask 4 small commitments of them, just 4 small commitments. The first is that they will read the Challenger's Guide from cover to cover. This is so important, and I stress the importance to them in doing so. It's going to lay the track record for the next 21 days for them and what they can expect. It's also going to let them know what's going to be expected of them over these next 21 days. And so I get a firm commitment that they will read that Challenger's Guide and then return and report to me that they have. The second area of commitment is going to be the food guide. I ask them to commit to me that they will print off right now 2 copies of that food guide. It's the 1-page nutrition guide. I stress the importance that it's going to allow them to know the foods to stay away from, completely avoid, and those foods that they're going to enjoy over those next 21 days. The 2 copies, or one is to go in their fridge. The second copy is to go in their car or their purse or at the office so that they can refer to it when they're at lunch, when they're in the grocery store, and of course when they're preparing their meals. I get a firm commitment that they will do that. I show them where they can access that guide, and then we move on. The third commitment is their measurements. I let them know of the importance that it is to start with baseline measurements before pictures, and I encourage them, get in a swimming suit, get in some exercise gear, whatever you're comfortable in, take a front view, a side view, and a back picture. Better yet, get someone to do it for you. Then go find a tape measure. Measure those areas that you want to improve upon, whether you want to increase them or reduce them, but these give you baseline measurements. Then I get them also to commit that they're going to get those measurements to me in the next 24 hours, along with every Monday thereafter within their Get Fit Challenge, as on that day, which we call Measurement Monday. As soon as I've got that firm commitment, we move on to commitment number 4. This is their commitment to engage and post daily, to get on Facebook at least 10 to 15 minutes. I get that firm commitment to do so. And in that 10 to 15 minutes, number 1, they're going to read what the team members are posting. They're going to read about the lesson and that they've committed to listening to the lesson or reading it daily. The next is that they will personally post. They're going to be accountable to me in returning and reporting that they've done their shake for the day, and take a picture of that. Post their favorite recipe. They take a picture of their meal so that I know that they're mirroring the foods to enjoy list. And then also their exercises, what they did that day for exercise. And again, choose to comment and like on the other challengers' posts so they can develop that bond and accountability to one another. Then lastly, I ask permission to hold them accountable to these 4 areas. I want to know how best it is for me to communicate with them if I find they're not staying accountable to their promises. And is it through Facebook? Is it private message? Is it going to be through a text message or a phone call or email? As soon as we've established that communication, then I hold them accountable, and I've got their permission to do so. We've seen successes skyrocket with our challengers. We've seen the participation increase tenfold with the activity levels within the Facebook group by doing this assessment call in the beginning. I hope this will do the same for you as you implement the assessment call in your strategy in building stronger and better coaching teams. Thank you, and I look forward to working with all of you, and best successes, and let's go make it a great day.